40, start calling you guys now when I'm doing stuff. You gonna give me some advice? Well, 40 years ago, this is what we did. Yeah. God, this was an amazing day. I'm so pumped. And my dad's here. My dad's flying in behind me. I got to see my grandpa. Great freaking day, guys.
I'm sick and tired of living in LA.
Dude, that was straight out of a movie, bro.
But there's so much change. I need a place to go with the seasons, and no one now has a reason to be cold-hearted.
It's 5:45 in the morning and we're headed to Cumberland, Wisconsin to go meet the men who restored my Aeronca Chief 40 years ago. And everyone knows there's one thing you have to do before you go fly. Before your pre-flight, before you even go to the airplane. Right after Oshkosh this year, I was in a bar in Chicago with my buddy Evan. You'll meet him in a future episode. When I got an email from Cole. Cole is the son of Kevin Wickstrom. And back in 1983, Kevin and his older brother Fred fully restored my Aeronca Chief. That was the last time it's ever been restored. After they sold it to upgrade to something bigger, they lost track of it and would occasionally search for the tail number, but never found anything. Fast forward 40 years, and Cole stumbled upon the plane online and reached out, and asked if I was the current owner. I called him right away to find out his connection to the aircraft, since I had been digging through history myself and kept hitting dead ends. And that's how the conversation started about surprising Kevin and Fred and reuniting them with the plane after all these years. So, some of you may know, I happen to have my plane on the cover of the 2025 FAR AIM, and I'm going to give them a copy of this. So, hopefully they enjoy it.
Let's get moving here. It is 7:02. My estimated departure time was 7 o'clock, so we're running a couple minutes behind, but there's a saying in aviation, when you got time to spare, go by air. 04 as our best runway, and then a 1 knot crosswind, so we're sitting simple today. Also, this is big news. I better turn these on, because this is my first time using the Bose A30.
Racing traffic, Falcon Jet 420 Papa Delta is 10 miles to the southwest.
I bet you we can get out of here before he comes in. He's on a 6-mile final. Run up's good. Racing traffic, Yield Chief departing 04, northbound racing. Alright. Set up for cruise while we're going underneath this Charlie here. Level up at 1700.
420 Papa Delta is vacating runway 4, taxiing to Gravity Alpha. Racing.
Now this is everyone's favorite part of flying. Swiping the credit card. We are not happy about this one, but fuel here is actually a pretty reasonable price. All right, aircraft's grounded. We'll bring our fuel over here. This line actually moves pretty good.
Capital Drive traffic. Yellow Chief departing 36 northwestbound. Capital Drive. Wisconsin Rapids traffic, Yellow Chief 10 miles southeast, inbound 02 Rapids.
I'm making a little YouTube video.
How's it going?
Hi.
Nice seeing you.
All right, I'm here with my Grandpa Steve. Hold on, let me get you in focus. You live up in Wisconsin Rapids. Why Wisconsin Rapids?
Because that's where the paper mill was I used to work at.
How many years did you work for the paper mill?
30.
30 years? What's this airport called?
Alexander.
Alexander Airport. Going to the bathroom quick.
Well,
Cole, it's Ethan.
hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Hey, just wanted to let you know I'm out of Wisconsin Rapids right now, so it'll probably be like 11:15 ETA. Cumberland Airport, right? K-U-B-E.
Yep, and there's 2 runways there. I mean, it's pretty calm up here. There's a east-west that's paved, and then there's a north-south that's a grass runway, so.
Yeah, we'll probably just take the grass. It's easy.
Okay. All right, sounds good. See you then.
All right, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right, fuel stop number 2. Let's see what the damage is. $35 at 6.9 gallons of 100 low lead. So we are currently $70 into the trip, and that's halfway there. We'll see you guys in Cumberland.
Winds are actually favoring 36 again, so we'll do that. Rapids traffic, Yellow Chief, taxi ramp 36, Rapids. This is your captain speaking. We've reached our cruising altitude of 3,050 feet. And your in-flight meal service for today will be the chocolate brownie Cliff Bar. Cumberland traffic, Aeronca 85917, 10 miles southeast, inbound 9er, Cumberland. Oh, that looks like them right there.
Left 4 years before I was born, but I'd always heard stories of the plane being in Fred's basement and working on it there and flying it and pictures landing it up the fields and stuff, and they had skis on it for the winter time, and always heard all these cool stories and always wanted to see it, and we've never been able to find it. And then he's big in planes, and he just happened to look one day at work, and he goes, "Oh, you mean this plane? That's the one." And then
after all this time,
I had ended up emailing him. Never thought I'd hear back, and then he emailed me back in no time. And
12, 9, 12, 20.
did you tell him what you guys had to do when you first started it?
No.
What was that?
Well, we got it home and we wanted to run it, so we put the engine in and put fuel in it. We didn't have a tail wheel on there, and it was over at my parents' place, and we rolled it out in the front yard and we chained it up to a big oak tree.
Oh my gosh.
We fired it up and and run it up, and
That's just awesome.
We didn't have a video of that, but
No, it's Scott tail wheel. It's a little big for the plane, I'm gonna be honest.
Bought this together, and it was in the process of starting to be restored.
Okay, so it's like a project plane.
A person up in Shell Lake, and the wings were done. They weren't painted. They were sitting in a corner. The fuselage was, all the fabric was done on that. It was through silver.
Right.
Okay. And
do you know what year he did this?
yes, 82.
82.
1982.
Wow.
Me.
oldest brother.
Yeah, okay, brothers.
Barry, Fred, and I
Okay,
were
brothers, yes.
That was when they bought it.
This was done.
Oh my gosh. So it used to be red.
Yep.
It's unreal.
That's amazing. So why the yellow? Why did you change?
We like yellow.
Yellow looks better. Cub yellow.
Who don't?
That's the original one? I like what you did.
Flew it out South Dakota.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. You flew this to South Dakota? Well, I guess that's not too far from here. cleaning up all
Are you
this
gonna keep
stuff.
it yellow?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm never changing it.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I'd have to change the interior too then. I'm like in love with it.
That upholstery is in
There
such
used
nice
to be
shape.
so many Federal Yellow planes.
Flight after that was in 1983. You can have this here.
Really?
You can't have my logbook though.
That's the aviation manual that comes out every year, and that's on the cover of the 2025 version. So there's 200,000 copies of that out there.
What do you think,
Oh,
Gene?
wow, look at that. Wow, looks just like it.
1946.
That's
Yeah.
not that plane though.
That's this plane.
That is that plane.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just put this one to look like the one on the...
No, that's the exact plane.
Did you hear her, Kevin? She said every day since
Yeah.
you've probably seen her. Yes.
2 weeks ago.
Is this the day we're going to the
Yeah. Yeah, we bumped into him at a coffee shop down in Barron here a couple of weeks ago, and
You told them about it?
I told them about it and asked if they would like to come and see it
Yeah.
and meet you. And
He was always, he built model airplanes and he did
RC stuff. And
all, yeah.
So do you have a preference? Do you want to take off on the grass or on pavement?
Grass.
The grass? Okay, let's do it. You start calling you guys now when I'm doing stuff. You can give me some advice. Well, 40 years ago, this is what we did.
Yeah.
CIG, G's gas, main tank on, wind tank off. CIG, A, altimeter set. R, run up, we don't need to do, we already went, so let's rip. Alright, check in our pattern real quick. If you see any traffic during the flight, just spot it out. Okay. Cumberland traffic, Aeronca 85917, departing 09er. You ready?
Yep.
Alright.
No, we often wondered where this thing was if it was still in the air. And I've searched on the internet occasionally and never come up with it, but I've never searched YouTube. That's where Cole found it.
Yeah. Coworker of mine, he helps us part-time. He actually went to the EAA show, and I asked him if there was any way to look up if a plane had been there. Yeah. And he said, oh, I need the tail number. Text my dad. He texted me back in 30 seconds, gave the tail number. It came up with some pictures of it, and we didn't think it was yellow anymore. We thought it had been color changed, but didn't know where it had gone. You know, we haven't seen it in close to 40 years. So it just happened, and then I think I found your Facebook or your YouTube video of flying this, right? And saw your email, whatever, and emailed it. Didn't think I'd get a response back, and here we are. That's right. That's so cool.
He bought that. We owned this together, and then without electronics, he wanted to fly into different places.
The body, the fuselage,
Yeah.
was in our basement. They were working on it in there.
Well, did you think they were crazy for trying to put it together in an airplane?
Yeah.
You want to fly? Sure. Alright. So put your feet on the pedals. And then usually I just maintain, so the ball's right here. You don't have to follow the ball, just look outside. I'll kind of just, give inputs and whatnot while we're flying. And it's all yours. If you want to do a turn, put a little bit of right rudder in while you're just turning. Then pull back on the stick just a little bit to maintain the horizon. And then as soon as we get down here to ground level, we kind of flare a little bit. We pull it back. Whoop, big bounce. Alright, so we add a little bit of power. There we go. Usually they're not that hard. That was my worst one today. But the biggest thing is if you bounce, always keep it back and add a little bit of power and it'll just correct itself.
We're about to recreate a
Hold yours for
picture
a second, let me-
that they took back in 1984, I believe, when this plane first flew after its full
Like that?
restoration. So this is the location it was sitting in 1984. All right, who's got the photo?
The tail is just in.
Just touching it slightly. All right, I think I got it.
Maybe I just don't get it. 'Cause I can't get you out of my head.
Well, it's about time we get out of here. Awesome. Dude, Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much
for
for
setting this
coming
up.
out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you
Absolute
for coming
pleasure.
out.
Thank you guys so
Ethan,
much.
it's been great.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. You gonna prop me? You gonna give me a prop? Awesome. Let's do it. Nice meeting you guys too. Thank you.
We're on the upwind, Cumberland, just took off, checking for any traffic, and guys, I'm just filled with joy right now. This was an amazing, amazing, amazing time. I wish I had more experiences like that in my life. We got like 4 hours of flying to get home, and we've been flying all day so far since about 6:30 a.m. I'm probably gonna shut the camera off and just enjoy this last bit of flying. Thank you guys for watching, and I guess roll the sequence. We'll see ya. Unless something happens, then maybe you'll see me again in the next like 30 seconds. We'll see ya.
Hey. Well, that was quick. You know, I said you probably wouldn't see me unless something happened. Well, I planned ahead. I brought some oil today, but I ended up flying 2 more hours than I thought I would due to winds. So I want another quart of it just to throw in there. And they're not staffed on Sundays, and it's a Sunday. So I ended up calling the airport manager and asking if someone was around, and he said, yeah, someone will be there in 10 minutes. So Jeremy, the airport manager of Wisconsin Rapids, Alexander Field, absolutely amazing, because I'm chasing the sunset here. I think my ETA back to Racine is going to be 6:15, 6:30, and that's if I transition through Kenosha.
It's Jeremy, you just called me. Jeremy from the airport.
Yeah.
The Hunter's on his way. He'll be there in probably less than 10 minutes now.
Oh my gosh, I appreciate you guys. You're saving my ass. Land probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes before sunset. Plan ahead. I gave myself about an hour buffer, and with the winds and everything, this is a prime situation of where I'm thankful I gave myself that buffer because I'll make it just in time. So that's the update. We're filling her up. Oh, this update, I don't know if I recorded it, 44 bucks. And I think that was like 10 or 11 gallons because I flew about 2 hours. This burns 5 gallons an hour, so. Oil has been secured. We got 2 quarts of W100. We're gonna toss this in, and then we're gonna hit sunset back to Milwaukee. We'll see you guys soon.
Wisconsin Rapids traffic, Yellow Chief departing 1-2, Wisconsin Rapids. Yo, are you up?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
Where are you?
I'm headed direct to Juneau now, and I'll wait up for you there.
Okay, sounds good. My ETA there is literally an hour, like 58 minutes.
Alright, I'll be there in about 18 minutes, so I'll just chill on the ground and wait for you.
Okay, yeah, that works. Traffic, Yellow Chief, 4 miles northwest, transitioning southeast, 2800, got departed traffic in sight. Alright, slowly start to inch it in.
Alright, I'm coming in. Hey, traffic, Cherokee 4407, short final, runway 4, Racine.
Racing traffic, Yellow Chief, 4 mile final, 04, number 2, racing. Literally one of the best sunsets I've ever seen in my life, and definitely one of the best in Milwaukee. This is incredible, absolutely gorgeous night.
Seeing Nurture 60 Sierra on a left base, runway 4, about 3.5 miles, Bend Racine.
Man, that thing really kicked me around.
Yeah, I got a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I must have just gotten lucky.
I'm in a tail dragger. It's like 13, 20 pounds. Any wind affects me. Alright, and we are back on the ground near Racine. God, this was an amazing day. I'm so pumped. And my dad's here. My dad's flying in behind me. I got to see my grandpa. Luke's here. Racing traffic, Yellow Chief clear, all runways Racine. Great freaking day, guys.